Hey guys, first off, let me just start off by saying Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Today it is Christmas Day, 2019, and today I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I had so many ideas this morning about what exactly I was gonna do. I was, I could spend time with a couple of friends and do things like that, and which is very nice, but I just really just didn't feel it. It was a little too far away from where I moved to. So I'm going to pass on visiting with friends and family today, and I thought I'd just go out and explore. I was thinking about going out to the city, but you know how San Francisco, I mean, it's beautiful around Christmas time, but also it can be very ugly. I won't get into exactly what that may be or what that is, but I'm sure if you've kind of followed the news reports about San Francisco in recent years, you know what I'm talking about. So I think San Francisco, I might pass on. I was going to hike up in the East Bay Hills. I just don't know what I would do. I might go out to Niles. I thought about that. Niles sometimes can be, pretty festive when it comes to the holidays. They decorate the streets and stuff like that. And, probably there's some businesses that are closed. More than likely, it's Christmas, right? But I'll go out there maybe, or I'll probably, yeah, or I was thinking, no, I don't want to go to Berkeley. I think I passed on Berkeley on Christmas, that's for sure. So anyhow, we'll figure it out. So let's go. Let's go see what to do. First, I'm going to go and have my morning coffee, and then I'm going to go out and do my morning walk, and then after that, who knows? So let's go. Let's go check it out. Hmm. Mm, maybe not today. Never was one to wear. You know, it was très festive. I'll put it in the backpack, and if I feel the mood. Okay, so I thought I'd just stop by over here at the community park in Niles, and it's fairly quiet out here. Unfortunately, I happened to see looked like some guy was really down and out. For some reason, this poor guy looked really bummed out, and he had a bottle in one hand and a beer in another, and he was going to town. So it's a really rough day for that guy. Don't know the guy, but I pray for the guy. I mean, pray for anybody that's in. It's a very tough time of the year. You know what I mean? So yeah, that kind of sucks. But anyhow, I came across this here at the park, and people take it upon themselves. I don't know if this is a trend or something like that, but people take it upon themselves to go ahead and decorate trees around parks. Because over in Central Park in downtown Fremont, or Southern Fremont, I guess it would be, uh, they got a couple trees out there somebody has decorated and they put ornaments on it. But right here, as you can see, they went ahead and took it upon themselves over here at the community park in Niles. Got nice. Look at this. How funny is that? Look at this. It's Princess Cruises. It's a Princess Cruises stocking. That is funny. Look at this. You got a nice little. Oh, look at it, Belle. That's pretty neat. How about that? Trumpet. A little tiny angel. Can you see that? I hope I got it on there. Yeah, and they got more trumpets. Nice little. There you go. Don't be too soon. Little snowman. There he is. How cool is that, huh? Let's see if there's another one. Nope. That's funny, though. Princess Cruises. Where is it at? There it is. So there you go. Pretty cool. So there's a Christmas bandit out there. And another thing, I've seen a lot of people too, brand new bikes out here on the trails. I decided to get off the main trail and kind of,
avoid getting hit because it looked like a lot of people had brand new bikes and they really didn't know how to ride them. So that was a little concerning to me. But so I thought I'd get off the trail. And the main part of Niles is just, you know, a couple blocks that way. So that was kind of neat seeing that tree. Yeah, they're all over the place now. Santa bandits. It's really beautiful out here, I'll tell you that. Thought I'd just come out here and check out the pier real quick. Nice couple that was just here I was speaking to. Really nice couple. Yeah, this is beautiful. Check this out. All right. It's really nice out here. Still got fall colors. I like that. I love fall. Fall is my favorite time of the year. That's when all those colors come out. You know what I'm talking about. And boy, I'm looking at myself in the in my phone, and I look white. I mean, it looks bright white. I don't know if the clouds have anything to do with that. Like I said, this is a $100 phone. I don't know how the video is going to turn out once I edit it. So yeah, it's really beautiful out here. So I think I've been here too many times. And I think what we're going to do now is just head on into the main part of Niles and take a look around. See if there's any Christmas decorations. See if they did really deck it out pretty good. So, hopefully so. It is really beautiful in here. I'm going to put some, I took some pictures too. You know, well, here we go. This is how you definitely dress up an old house right here. That's how you do it for Christmas right here. Look at these ornaments. Look how big they are. Really cool. That's how I imagine. Everything closed. Of course, it's Christmas. Probably the only thing open is the bar down the street over there. I think it's the Florence. They might be open. But for the most part, not as decorated as I thought it was going to be. Probably the window displays are more festive than what's going on the street. They do got some candy canes, some cardboard or wooden. Probably wooden, more or less. Festive displays in the windows, though. Rudolph. Well, no, that's not Rudolph because he doesn't have a red nose. Good old Santa. For $69, you can have Santa and his toys. That's pretty neat. Then you got, hey, Batman. What the hell's he doing in the display? A lot of these window displays are really nice this year. Especially these antique windows. I mean, they got some real old school Christmas. I like that. Wow. You know, I used to see this in everybody's yard. In fact, a lot of these, I wouldn't think that they would be antiques in an antique store. In fact, I think I see a couple of them still standing around, or at least this one. I've seen a couple of those still. Maybe even that one. I guess they're considered antiques. Now, I just don't know what's up with this. I would not be caught dead wearing that thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not Santa Claus. This is Saint Nick. This represents Saint Nick right here. That's real old school. Not Christmas related, but I just thought it was kind of funny to see this. Hey, look at that. You can have yourself a Zach doll. That's funny. I didn't even know they sold Zach dolls. I thought I'd throw that in. Is this the old bank right here? What time is it? 2 o'clock. All right. Yeah, this is an old bank. It's Christmas. Boy, I could really use some pizza right about now. They make some pretty good pizza right here. If you're ever in the neighborhood. Even good old Joe's Corner over there across the street. It's closed. That's been there forever. I used to go there all the time, but I don't drink. Not no more. So, even if it was open, I wouldn't go in. Unless the deli, well, looks like they got the deli going again. I heard they got the deli. I heard they stopped selling food in there. So I probably would have went in there, but not today. Well, I knew everything was going to be closed today, so that's not a big surprise. But I thought the street would be a little bit more decorated. I don't see that they hung any lights or anything like that. I've seen in the past they have, but it doesn't seem like this year. So, everything is closed. I'm going to head on over to the only place that's open in the little town of Niles, and that's 7-Eleven. Supposedly right here is where the former studio, right here in this lot, there's a movie studio right here. And where Charlie Chaplin used to make a movie. As you can see, somebody put a homage to Charlie Chaplin right there. I don't know if somebody painted that back in 1915, but it definitely says Charlie 1915. Pretty cool. Now it's just a vacant lot. There is a silent movie theater at the other end that way. And I do remember an old building being here, but that was a long time ago. A little bit of life in this town. They must be playing Silent Night because I don't hear nothing coming from these guys. Okay, that was a bad joke. I realize that. Here's where that inflatable dam was. It used to be right there. And that's where those guys had vandalized the... Actually, you can actually kind of see where it'd be. It'd be kind of right like that. It's crossed. And that's where they vandalized that inflatable dam. And there used to be like tons of construction in here, just a couple months ago. And it looks like they just finally, whatever they did here, they took it down and leveled this all out or did something. And obviously they moved the dam back up creek, and they packed up everything and left. So that's kind of strange. But that's where it was. Okay, so I made it back to the park. Wasn't as exciting as I thought it'd be over there in Little Niles area, but you know, it was pretty neat. You know, I enjoy those, you know, old school Christmas displays. It's kind of nice to see. But what do you expect? Everything's closed, right? Yesterday probably would have been better. But I'm heading back home right now. But one of the things I want to get back to in Niles was that one gentleman who had that bottle in his one hand and a beer in the other, and had looked really bummed out. I had stopped, actually. I ran across him as I was walking around the perimeter of Niles, and I came across him. And, you know, I just kind of just said hello to him real quickly in passing. And, you know, I had mentioned, you know, I asked him because he was kind of disgruntled. I mean, I don't know if he was out from the booze or what the deal was. But, you know, he wasn't like belligerent or anything. He just kind of looked like he had a hard day. And so I just said, you know, how you doing? Everything cool? And he goes, yeah. And then slowly kind of, you know, got into the Christmas whole thing about, you know, feeling about Christmas and just talking with the guy. Just I don't know, just things about, little things turn into bigger things in conversation. And so it ended up, we were talking about 15, 20 minutes. Before we got into that, he was saying, you know, hey, you got $1, you know, and I kind of, you know, when you see a guy that's, you know, got a can of beer in his hand and a bottle in the other, and he's asking for $1, he should already know I'm just going to tell him no, or the majority of people are going to tell him no, unless, you know, people are just that, you know, don't know what they're going to do with their money. I mean, especially if the guy's drunk out of his mind holding a can of Four Loko in your hand and you're asking me for $1, it's not really going to work. But I did offer him, I told him, hey, you know, I'm going over to 7-Eleven and buy some coffee. You know, would you like a cup? I'll pay for it. And, you know, he did. And after talking with him for a while, you know, we got into a little bit of discussion, and, you know, he was talking about how he had lost somebody in his family just recently. And I mentioned, yeah, I had too. And, you know, it kind of just went on from there. And I had noticed over time with talking with the guy that the so-called sad look that he had on his face, it kind of went away after talking with him. As time went on, I took his mind off of whatever was ailing him, you know, and I think that's really cool. And I hope, you know, God had sent me to Niles to maybe just kind of help the guy, because who knows? I mean, the guy could have, you know, I mean, he looked pretty out of it. You know, you make bad decisions when you're drunk, so if you're going to sit there and, you know, drink, have a bottle in one hand and a Four Loko in the other, and it's Christmas and you're looking distraught, trust me, that is something I would hate to think that the guy would, you know, do something, you know, tragic or something to himself or to somebody else. So it was good to kind of, I felt like I was kind of talking him down, and it kind of helped me out too, because, you know, I'll be honest, you know, I'm not going to get all boo-hoo, you know, on this video, but, you know, I'm going through it myself, you know, the holidays. I'm not celebrating it with the, you know, with everybody, but, you know, family and friends, everybody's in their own direction in my life. You know, it is what it is. But the thing is, you know, maybe I help somebody, and maybe that's kind of what the plan was, you know, that God, you know, had for me to go help this guy. I don't know. But, if you believe in God, maybe you'd probably say, yeah, you know, that's what it was. You know, if you're agnostic or whatever, you probably say, oh, come on, bro, that's just coincidence. So, who knows? But, I don't know. Hopefully it helped the guy, because then that made today all much more worth it. You know, you don't have to have presents and big meals and big parties and everything like that, or volunteer only on Thanksgiving or Christmas just to, you know, really feel what it's all about on Christmas. I think helping somebody really does do that. So hopefully that was the case. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head on home. It is getting cold and blustery. It is about 5 o'clock at night. You can't tell by the video, but it is getting quite dark already. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna show you my little Christmas dinner I whooped up. I'm gonna try to make the best of that, and kind of finish off. Just make it a simple Christmas for me. But yeah, I'll show you some of the lights I put up. The lights should show up really good as the sun goes down. So I'll show you my little light setup, some leftover lights I had from the year before at my other place. So it ought to be cool. So let's go. Let's go home. Let's go. Okay, so this is what I'm whipping up for my Christmas dinner. I'm gonna go with got some stuffing, got some leftover rice that I whipped up. I could just reheat that if I want. Got the Wolfgang Puck free range chicken and dumplings. I might just hold off on that, but I did. Hold on a second. Salad with ranch dressing or blue cheese. And of course, the main dish that I've had waiting for about a week, that I paid $14.20 for, the ham. That's a nice cut of ham. And that is my Christmas dinner. So let me get right to it. I'm hungry. That was a long walk. Okay, so there it is, all whipped up. That is how I am doing Christmas. So I got my ham going. I got my stuffing right there, with some chicken broth mixed in there and some other little spices I added. Didn't have the celery, didn't have the onion, so couldn't pull that off. Pretty much last minute. And here's some leftover rice and beef that I made. Delicious. And here is the winning dessert. I'm telling you guys, this is a winning product right here. I've been swearing on this stuff for 5 years. Marion Berry Pie. Man, that is the ultimate flavor. There's a story behind that, but I'm glad I discovered it 5 years ago. I can't get enough of it. It is crack to me. So here we go. I'm going to tear into this and just go nuts. I got plenty of it. I got tons. Oh, forgot this. Hold on a second. Got to have, since I didn't have any mashed potatoes, or any potatoes for that matter, I would love to have. Bread is my substitute. Either way, that's a kick-ass meal. And I wish I had some gravy too. Gravy would have been perfect, but I couldn't find any at the 7-Eleven. And I tried. I totally forgot when I went shopping last night. So that was a bust. But otherwise, it's going to be a great meal. Oh yeah, and I can't forget the salad. Blue cheese. I wish I had cheese. Some shredded cheddar cheese, but I don't. But blue cheese, a little sprinkle of pepper on top. Looks good to me. Looks a little wilted right there. I'm going to have to get rid of that. Where is it? Sorry, buddy. You got to go. You look pretty shady. All right. So that's it for Christmas 2019. Another one has come and another one's gone. And it wasn't spectacular. I mean, I didn't expect, a big, spectacular extravaganza Christmas-wise. It was just kind of, going out there and see what I can find. And it turned out pretty good. I hope that guy that I spoke to, he really has, his Christmas turns out a little bit better, a little bit brighter. So I'll pray for him. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. Thank you so much for watching. And I look forward
to putting out another video for you guys to watch. With that being said, peace out, guys. I'll see you next year.